Me and my daughter, we're here at the compound. You. Your phone's in the other truck. It's in the yellow one. How you feeling? Sunstroking? Getting hungry? No.
Well, say you're always hungry. I know that's what you say all the time.
Yeah, I know.
You're always hungry.
Well, you're always hungry. Well, we'll fix that. We gotta get this to the yard. I gotta get the little guy.
We sell these.
Or you can get the little guy. Or
we sell these at work.
Huh?
We sell these at work.
But
So how's it gonna work?
you're gonna help me with the scrapping here, but then there's that person that wants to give me a yard tractor, but we have to help her get some shit furniture out of her basement. And
maybe we can do that, and then we can go to Dennis's house, and we can load that into this.
we'll go over by Dennis' house and we'll get that big thing
and then you can
that your friend made.
Then you can take the load, and I'll go pick up Nora.
Well, I can't go and grab that thing from Dennis' house right now because there's no room for it. So we'll go finish loading this. We'll go to the scrapyard. I'll go home. You go grab your car. Go get Nora, and then I'll go over to Dennis' house. I'll go grab that big gigantic thing, whatever that thing is, and we'll go over to the old lady's house and get that shit out of her basement and load the tractor. And we'll come back here. That's the best plan.
Will we have enough time? Will we be on time for Nora?
Yeah, well, we're gonna go to the yard and we're gonna go to the scrap yard, push this stuff off.
Quick, please. I'll be fast.
Yeah, we'll be fast.
Is it the Joliet one?
Yeah, we'll go to the Joliet one. We'll get maybe put the aluminum up in here to make this more valuable of a load, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how you're gonna fill the rest of this because it doesn't look like you have much steel left out here.
There's steels inside.
Yeah.
That's my plan. I want to go inside there. I want to like pick through a bunch of shit, see what we can do there. That's why the compound, look at that bare ground over there. All this is all going to be wiped out. All that stuff that remains. The cars and trucks will go right there. I gotta empty out what's inside there. I'll be able to work on all my shit inside the shop. Get that place set up. My toolbox is set up in there, and make it a real scrap kingdom, not this embarrassing shithole. This is art.
Besides this, it will be a split thing. I mean, you could scrap so you could get your parts, and then you.
Well, no, yeah, that's scrapping is the mainstay, you know. I mean, unless I got going good with cars and stuff like that, then scrapping would be the
secondary.
Yeah, that would just be
supporting the parts and the things you need for the cars.
Yeah, no, scrapping will always be here.
You'd need to find a whole new hood for that thing.
What's that?
You'd need to find a whole new hood for that thing.
Oh yeah, that Cadillac.
Yeah.
So much salt, just overexposed to the salt.
Because I remember you continuously bondoed it, and it was bondoed, it was fine.
Yeah.
And the rust just got worse and worse over the years. I've seen it progress. It's now just not
completely rotted away.
You can't. No.
It's the only body panel that like completely rusted out. But I just remember.
I mean, like look at the bottom, like the bottom and the fender, like they're not even. They're like.
It's not even rotted out.
They're not even. Look, okay.
Usually the hood is the last thing to go, but
yeah, here there's no. The only rust is like right here. But that's where
the
that could be bond. That's bondoed.
Well, it's not even rusted through.
Not through. That's what I'm saying. Bonded, just flattening it out, and
yeah.
Getting over it. Fine, it's fine. This like no way.
Well, I was overexposed to salt, and I remember I was sanding off some rust, and then I stopped working on it because I got called off on to doing something else, and then the salt got to it, and that was the end of that.
I just got really dizzy.
All right, let's get this piece of shit up there, and I don't know what else we could do. Gotta make claims for the day here. Gotta get Grandpa some money. Look at that Ford engine. Doesn't even look like it was used. What the hell happened there? What could possibly have happened?
Look through there. It looks untouched.
It was never even used.
It was sitting on that.
And the engine stand, and he left it sit outside. What a waste. This is 351 Windsor.
How much do you sell that for?
That's the Canadian version of the Ford engine. Nothing now, it's just scrap iron. I mean, cylinder walls are too heavily corroded. I mean, sure, I could get put it together. You can get it going. Yeah, it'd be burning oil though. All right, load it up. Give me a hand with that nasty bucket right there. That horror show we're gonna give the scrapyard. My gift to you, because we love you.
You're gonna hate us forever.
We love you so much. We shouldn't just have that in there. Holy smokes! It's leaking out the bottom?
Something's poking out. I adjust my hand and that's
well, this drum was supposed to be filled with all kinds of stuff, but it's got nothing in it really, so I wanted to put all kinds of claims in there, so I'll move it over here. Maybe I'll put a bunch of this shit in there. Hey, there's a flat panel TV. Can you get that out of there? I'll throw that up in the truck. Any tool I find. Fortunately, this place wasn't as bad as the other place with... Remember that? I had like hundreds of dollars in copper and brass just in the dirt. And so far, this is what I've recovered out of the ground. Just like buried in the ground. Crazy. That's why that kind of stuff needs to be done in an area where there's like concrete. And you won't get that so much. Like little bits of random pieces of copper and brass everywhere. Is that coming out of there? Alright, cool. I'll just throw that up there in the truck.
It's a hot second to get it out, though. So much rock on that.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. This pile I'm claiming is worth a lot. It's worth a lot of money. There's a lot of money in there. Rock pile there. How did it get to be like that? Actually, some of this pile was just raked up even more today. So these are all rakings from the ground, and they end up in the pile. And then from that, you pick through it, and then there you go. You have everything you need. Instead of like hunting and pecking like a chicken, you just take a rake. When you have an operation as big as this, I mean, most people don't have something going on like this, so you don't encounter that kind of problem that I do. And if anybody else was doing what I'm doing, they'd have to have their head examined, but still, you would end up with that. No doubt about it. You would end up with a pile. Well, I hate to go and ride this thing to the scrapyard like this, but what time is it?
I don't know.
We'll get your phone.
Here. Drag down the screen.
No, you'll shut down the video.
I want to go on the video.
Oh no, it does.
You're paranoid.
No, I'm not. It actually does. It shuts it down. On the iPhone, when you go try and drag down the screen when you're making a video, either that or the screen will flip. Isn't this exciting, people? Plus, I got a lot of garbage over there. A lot of stuff that's, yeah, trash. I got this. It's all full of rainwater. This ain't good. Let's take care of that right now before we have skeeters. Right? Look at those boards. They're worth $1,000 each. I bet you a Hey Trinket got one there. That's $100,000 right there, ain't it? That's 6 figures. I know 6 figures when I see 6 figures. Hellhole. Not for much longer, man. This all used to be filled with crap here. It's all gonna be gone, man. One little bit at a time. See, this is how the random brass just gets, you'll find like a little tidbit, you know, as you're walking, here or there and everywhere. And into the claims bucket it goes. Well, I'm going with less than load. It's not cool. Well, see, when you get down to like the nitty-gritty, it becomes impossible to, well, why don't you just pile it all up there, Kingdom? It doesn't work that way. This place is not supposed to be my job. It's actually just a transfer station for my scrap. The money is out on the streets. The money really is not here. This is what's called dead money. And keeping it from being very dead is making sure it never hits the ground if it's scrap iron. Other stuff can hit the ground, but scrap iron really shouldn't hit the ground. It should end up in a truck from the pickup truck. Those are my claims. I will get this done.